All right, thanks so much for being with us here on Atlanta News First Plus. Okay, so it is the day after Christmas. You know what that means. A lot of people traveling home after the holiday. So transportation data and insights firm INREX ran the numbers on when would be the best time really to hit the road today to avoid traffic as much as possible. They're saying it is best to leave before noon if you haven't done so yet, or if you're trying to leave later, drive after 7 p.m. if you want to stay out of trouble. The worst traffic is going to be between 1 and 5 p.m. AAA projecting that this year, the 28th, will be the most congested traffic day. Another busy day on the roads this Saturday, December 30th, as people make their way home from the holidays or head to their New Year's destinations. But millions of people hitting the roads overall. AAA overall predicting nearly 200,000 Georgians. Other Georgians are going to be flying back home after the holidays. Atlanta News First, Bridget Spencer has more from the world's busiest airport.
Well, the world's busiest airport is proving to be just that. An airport spokesperson tells me the busiest time for the airport is between 5 and 10 o'clock this morning. Take a look. You can see the long line that stretches all the way from the main checkpoint entry area all the way into the atrium of the airport. Now, surprisingly, it has been a smooth travel period here at Atlanta's airport and across the country. Airlines were prepared and equipped to avoid a repeat of last year's chaos, full of cancellations and delays. Now, there have been some cancellations, and those were attributed to the foggy weather in Chicago. There are also some storm threats in the plains that will impact some travel. But meanwhile, here in Atlanta, while things have been certainly busy, people have been moving. We spoke to a man who was headed to California. He was standing in the atrium line and was not expecting the long wait.
It's just a lot. I don't know what to think. I just want to go.
We're told 7.5 million people are expected to travel by air this year, so keep that in mind. Lots of people will be walking the hallways of this airport today. It is urged that you arrive between 2 to 3 hours before your plane departs. From Atlanta's airport, Bridget Spencer, Atlanta News First.
All right, and thank you to Bridget for that report. Okay, we also do have a warning after Christmas about becoming a crime target. So, you know, maybe you got a big television or some other fancy electronics for Christmas, or bought them for somebody in your family. Well, don't leave those boxes out by the curb. This is a warning. This is a warning from Canton Police. They posted this on social media about doing just this, what you see in this image. They advise breaking down your boxes, putting them inside a trash or recycling bin somewhere out of sight. They also say stagger these type of boxes, putting out these type of boxes. Wait a couple days rather than letting them all sit out, because this is just like a waving a flag to the thieves and saying, look, we've got all this expensive new stuff in our house that we just got for Christmas if you want to come and steal it. Of course, criminals have been known to target houses after seeing boxes sitting out or posts on social media, according to Canton Police, so something that you need to be conscious of. And relatedly, just I want to share with you, unfortunately, this incident of a robbery on Christmas Day. This morning, I should say Christmas Eve. So we have video this morning that shows the moment that a person broke into a car on Christmas Eve, no less. Take a good look at the owner of this dash cam video, saying that the thief broke into their car at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. You can see that he broke the glass, he climbed into the back seat, then rummages through the car there. The car's owner telling Atlanta News First that the thief stole a gun and $2,000 in cash and their identification cards. We did reach out to Atlanta Police and the Benz. No comment yet. The person has not been caught, so if you think you recognize that person in the video, you are asked, of course, to please call Atlanta Police. Okay, let's talk about the weather coming back, you know, to work for a lot of us. And I see a little bit green on there. Here is First Alert meteorologist Rodney Harris. I think that means we still have rain.
That is absolutely correct, Joy. Some showers that are still out there this morning. It's not heavy rain, but it's basically what we've seen all morning long. So if you do have to get out this morning or through the first part of the afternoon, rain and mist will be the story. We're going to keep that First Alert going because of that. Right now, this rain is concentrated more over DeKalb County, impacting those of you in Lithonia, really leaving Lithonia now, but Stone Mountain heads up to you, Decatur. That's drifting toward the east-northeast, so it'll eventually hit Gwinnett County. Also some showers in Rockdale County and Newton County and further south into Henry County. Throughout the morning, this will just kind of be off and on. That'll be our story. But I want to zoom out because we have a much bigger story here. The rain that we're seeing is a part of a huge storm system that is centered across the northern portions of the country. The center of this, what we call an upper level low, is between Nebraska and Kansas. You can see the spin in the satellite and radar imagery. So this upper level low is like 20,000 feet off the ground. And that's what's driving all of this weather. It's driving the snow in the northern portions of the country, and it's driving our rain further south. And it's going to take this low a long time to sweep eastward through the eastern portions of the country. So because of that, we sort of have a complex forecast for you. The rain that we have out there right now, that will eventually move out. So we have a first alert for the rest of the morning up until lunchtime to address the scattered showers that are out there. And then this afternoon and evening, it'll be mostly dry, especially after 4 p.m. So if you were trying to get out and do anything today, the later part of the afternoon and into the evening will be the better time. I will point out that even with the showers coming to an end later, it's so humid outside that we may still see mist throughout the day, so that could still certainly be a nuisance. So first alert with that scattered shower activity around. 64 is your high this afternoon, so completely dry on Wednesday with the high of 60. Wednesday's not a bad day, and then it turns colder by Thursday. Our high's only 49 degrees Thursday afternoon, and then down to 43 degrees on Friday. So remember the upper level low I was telling you about. The center of that low will finally swing eastward, and it'll be just north of Georgia on Friday. And that's going to bring some more moisture with it. So on Friday, not only is that high only 43, but we have added a 30% chance of some precipitation to your forecast. And this is what I mean by precipitation. In metro Atlanta on Friday, it's possible that we'll see some showers at some point. But as you go into the higher elevations of the North Georgia mountains, a mix of rain and snow will be possible. The details are yet to be determined, but just know that that possibility will be there in the higher elevations of the North Georgia mountains on Friday. For metro Atlanta, some showers possible, as you can see there. We have a 30% chance of rain. The rain chance is low right now because we're waiting on our model data to continue to come in, but we want you to circle that on your calendar. Friday may need to be a first alert just to address that potential. Once that little system passes us by, the last weekend of the year is looking good. We'll see partly cloudy skies on Saturday, 51, which is chilly, but it's about normal for this time of year. And 53 on Sunday, the last day of the year. If you have any New Year's Eve plans, it will be dry, but it'll be cold. Temperatures likely in the 40s, maybe even upper 30s as we get closer to midnight going into 2024. So that's a look at your forecast, everybody. We hope that you have an amazing day after Christmas. Again, not the best day with the yucky pattern continuing, but I promise you it'll be dry for Wednesday. And Thursday, although turning colder by Thursday. And we'll keep you up to date on Friday and the weekend with more on your forecast. Atlanta News First alert meteorologist Courtney Jacobazi will have an updated forecast for you on Atlanta News First at noon. Until next time, everybody have a great day, and we'll see you soon.